Hello everyone, I just finished Final Fantasy V, which reminded me of Bravely Default. I guess it was alright, not bad, but not great. This was because the combat was more robust and fun when compared to previous Final Fantasy games on the gameplay front. Story-wise, the game felt incomplete. This is because we don't know why XF wanted to destroy the world. I guess it was just to do it because he's an evil bad guy. It's fine for a story to not have a compelling villain when you have better elements like music or combat or compelling characters, which FF5 kind of has. Towards the end of the game, I started to not like the game and thought it was needlessly long. This was because by that point, the job system felt like it was too long to complete. I was just trying to complete all the jobs, but I felt like I needed all the help I could get as I decided to grind all that I needed to complete the game. Since most battles in the game only gave 1 to 8 APB unless you fight a boss, which in case it would net you higher rewards. The only place that would help you was the final floor of the final dungeon, where you can have a mover, which could net you 199 APB or ability points, which helped me max all the jobs and helped me get the most amount of levels before the final boss, which I had trouble beating. There were moments of cool ideas and classes of FF5, with the Berserker not having to control as to what to do, or the Red Mage's ability to dual cast black and white magic spells, Engage, which allowed you to throw gale at enemies for massive damage on all of them. There are 10 good moments between the characters throughout the story, like Lena sacrificing herself by walking into poison flowers to save her dragon, or the naval battle on the second floor to stop X-Death. These moments don't really come together, sadly, because it felt like loosely connected plot points and not something to bring together. I feel like this is most seen throughout the final battle with X-Death, because you find out about how the dimensions of the final battle were originally together, and its main goal is to destroy these two worlds together by bringing them together through the other dimension's power. With this information only being used at the end of the game, before we knew he was just a bad guy and didn't know his motivations. The animations were pretty good, and their impact felt after every attack. The only thing that stood out to me was the new animations like the heart and exclamation points that explained surprise to you. I thought there were little fun touches to the characters. While the music was amazing as always, some of the favorites were the Evil Lord X-Death. Battle of the Big Bridge, of course. And the overall theme, Unknown Lands. At the beginning of the 1990s, the Super Nintendo was on top of the world because of how many amazing games there were on display. There was a stiff competition from all sides, especially with Dragon Quest IV and V, but that didn't do to the team at Square. Within Square, there was a corporate restructure where Hunura Sakaguchi became an executive, so Sakaguchi decided he needed a partner. After some thought, he decided to make Yoshinori Kitase that partner. We also have major players like Tetsuya Nomura as character designer and Tetsuya Takahashi, who came from Neon Falcon's Mass Exodus in late 1980, the sequence possible. Sakaguchi would try to make heartfelt moments while Kitase would go for spectacle over everything else, using other team members to make the sequences possible. The mode of Final Fantasy V was not smooth because of the hardware crashes and a fire within the studio. The gameplay, on the other hand, was the best job system has to offer so far, which is good because it was better than the Final Fantasy III system. I just wish we could have more customization options when choosing the jobs you play as. I think I would have enjoyed the system more if I didn't play Bravely Default before this game, because I could have enjoyed the system more than what I did enjoy.